Hello, this is Brian Kuzmar from Commercial Rare Coins in Lauderdale by the Sea. We're going to go over a couple quick products with you here on gold products, some of the more common products and some of the other products that you'll see if you're out buying or selling gold. First one we're going to go with is probably the most popular in the United States, with the United States 1 ounce American Gold Eagle. I've kind of got this one pinned down here, but the Gold Eagle has been out since 1986. Prior to that, they did have a couple other gold coins, but this is pretty much the standard in the United States, is the 1 ounce American Gold Eagle. Has Liberty and then a little nest of eagles on the back of it. I'll move along to this one. One of the higher premium items, again, one of the most popular items in bullion, would be the American Gold Eagle. We're going to move over to a Krugerrand right here, real quick, which you've probably seen before. Krugerrands have been around since the 70s or late 60s or something. Probably the world's oldest gold coin, as far as, not oldest gold coin, but one of the world's oldest largely traded bullion coins. This is pretty much all you had to trade in the 70s and 80s when it came to a 1 ounce product. We're going to move over to Canada now. There's a Canadian maple leaf. Canada came out, I think, about the same time we did in 1986 and started competing for the bullion market. They make a couple versions of this with the queen on one side and the maple leaf on another. And then they have the letters 999. They make another version that's 3 nines. Typically, if you see 3 nines on a gold maple leaf, they trade for a little bit less than the ones that are 4-9. Really, there's no difference in the gold. It's more of a marketing thing. You can be comfortable owning either or. Then there's the Austrian Philharmonic, which I'm going to pull out right here. The Austrians came out, and I forget exactly what year they started these. It wasn't too long ago, but there's your Austrian Philharmonic, and obviously you can see it's got the design with a cello and some other musical instruments that you would see in a Philharmonic. This particular date is 2020. These coins are also highly circulated around the United States now, more so now because of a couple companies that had sole rights to sell them here. But also very good coin. Nothing wrong with buying this as a bullion item. It all depends on the price. We recommend that you stick with the cheapest premium that you can for a recognizable known product. You can see here, there's old school stuff. This is the stuff that you would see back before you had eagles, maple leafs, Krugerrands, and the 1 ounce products that we commonly see today. This is an Austrian 4 ducat, large, almost has a pirate coin look to it. Believe it or not, 0.44 ounces. If you look at the edge, you'll see it's very thin. But again, these have been traded for since the 60s and maybe even earlier. I don't remember at the moment. Austrian 1 ducats. These also have been traded. This is dated 1915, but they've been making these since 1915 with the same date on them every year. Again, commonly traded coin that was traded prior to eagles and all those other products that you see. I'm going to move over some other things here. That we're going to move out this stuff right here. And we'll look at, there's some smaller Austrian Philharmonic 1/4 ounce gold. So as you can see, just like gold American Eagles and maple leafs and Krugerrands, the Philharmonics makes fractional sizes as well. And I'll put those down. You got your standard British Sovereign here. Again, another commonly traded product that was around way before Krugerrands, Eagles, and maple leafs. Again, good products, nothing wrong with these. Premiums are, a little less actually than the other products typically. However, you do have to do a little bit of math. These are not in even 1 ounce increments. They can go for example, a Sovereign is 0.2354 ounces of pure gold. A little harder to remember than 1 ounce and ½ ounce. But if you're cool with that, it's a great product to buy if you get them cheap enough. There's French 20 francs. This is actually dated 1896, and it just sells for its gold value. They made millions of these for 100+ years. Again, they're 0.1867 ounces of gold, a great way to buy gold cheaply, and you can buy old stuff that doesn't really matter a lot, but you can buy the gold cheaply. It's not a bad buy either. I wouldn't pay big premiums for any of this stuff. Some of the things you're looking at over here are more U.S. collectible types. That's a reverse proof. It sells for a few $100s more. If you're buying gold, these are not the type of products that you typically want to buy, collector type gold coins. You want to stick with your bullion items. Unless, of course, you can buy them for bullion prices. And again, a lot of these commemoratives from the United States, 1990s, these are all US $5 commemoratives. Now that's the baseball one, I think. Nope, that's the Olympics. And then we have another Olympic coin. But a lot of these, believe it or not, you can buy close to the bullion value as well. And if you can get them close to the bullion value, not a bad buy. They're like 0.2418 or 0.2419 ounces each. And last and not least, the thing that most people are familiar with are the US gold coins. Like, and you'll see them down here. People wear them in bezels actually, but there's a low-grade example of a $20 St. Gaudens right there. There's another St. Gaudens right there. These typically have gold, you know, they trade for a premium for their collector value. But low-grade examples, for example, that came out of a bezel or that are kind of a little scratched up, don't bring a lot over the price of gold either. Unless you buy them off the television or on the internet, which I'd be careful of. I'd stick with a good local shop if I were you. But there you go right there. There's a nice 1907 $20 Liberty. Right now in this current environment, they're trading for big premiums, but typically that wouldn't trade for a lot over the price of gold. These are all great products, and if you're interested in learning more, feel free to call us or send us a message, and we'll see what we can do for you. Meanwhile, thanks for watching.